take it apart and put it over there in the mower. Alright, so these two screws come out. This comes off. Okay, you got a spring on top. And I don't know if you can see the little brass thing in the top here. I've already rebuilt this, put it back together, and it ran, so now I'm going to tear it back apart so I can show everybody. Okay, you pull that cotter pin out, or thing, and then there's your little jet thing. I don't know the proper names of things, so whatever. Seated in there, it ain't gonna fall out. There it goes. Alright, so you got this little jet thing. I think it's altitude or high flow or something. So this sits on the carb. You got to match up this little extra slot here. Well, the only one it fits in is this one there. So this little brass piece goes in there first, goes all the way down, and it ain't gonna sit right. So the gasket, the rubber on that goes down. Now the fun part is putting this on there. You just gotta line them up. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's that extra piece of plastic hanging down on this big one. There's just one slot it fits in. Once you get it lined up and they push it in, and that lines that brass thing in there back up. Nobody ever showed me any of that. So now what you do is on here, that sits in here and pivots like that. But what you got to do is this here, that little jet, there's a little spring in the inside of it. What it does, it slides in here first, so it hangs like that. Then you can see the round tube right in front of that pivot point. That slides down into that. The fun part is making sure it stays in that slot as you put it all together. So them two slide together. You take that little cotter pin thing and put it back in there. Might take pliers to get it out, but then it just sits in there. Some people say it has to be level or not. I have no clue. Never done a carb in my life. Okay, and you got this little spring that sits down in the center. It just slides on top. Squish it together. Do your two screws. Down evenly, I would say. And just get one extra snug. If I'm doing this wrong, somebody post it. Other than that, alright, let's walk over here. Black thing back up in there. Line the screw up. Actually, say putting them screws down. Put that back in there. Nice little spring Everything goes up here. Put that back together. Like that. Make sure the black thing up here for your choke is in. Get the other screw started. Plug the carb, finger tight it. I don't have the proper tool, so I'm cheating and using a pair of vice grips.
You're about ready to go, Dad.
Okay, thanks for whispering. Everybody can hear it, so. Back on. Yes. Put it back on. I'm gonna cheat and just use a quick shot of this to get a start. On, valve is on. Choke is closed. That's all there was to it.